YouTube? It's Rico, man. I'm back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got Digga D, almost caught by the ops. Now, y'all know what time it is, man. If you're brand new to the channel or you've been watching videos on the channel but not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment on the video to help the video get recommended to a larger audience of people and hopefully bring in new supporters to the channel as well. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys can get notified when I drop new videos on the channel. And be sure you don't miss out on new videos that I drop on the channel. Check out the channel every day before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning. And also don't forget to add and follow me on social media, man. Definitely go turn on my social media, man. Hope my social media get bigger. Other than that, I just want to say, man, this is some unexpected news. I didn't hear nothing about this until today, so I said I gotta react to this. But other than that, man, y'all comment down below like how y'all feel about the situation and stuff. But other than that, let me go ahead and start the screen record. This is crazy. That started and starting to be it now. I You gotta move out that crib ASAP now. Shit, now everybody know where you live at and everything. Yo, ops, everybody down there. So now you definitely gotta move up out of there, because it ain't no telling if somebody happens to come back one day and try to catch you lacking or something, you pretty much just stuck. Like, there ain't no way you can prepare for it, because of the simple fact it could be anybody and almost everybody that's gonna end up trying to pop up and shit. You ain't gonna know who is who and who did what, etc., etc. And plus, you never know, it might be a situation where you not even survive type shit. So at the end of the day, that house is marked, that crib marked, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you just gotta get up out of there, man, ASAP. That's crazy.
One more. Where's Digga D now? Where's Digga D now? I Digga D. I Digga D. I Digga D, unique. I Digga D, unique. I Digga D.
These mugs on rooftops and all. Yeah, you gotta go, my boy. If that's your crib for real, yeah, well, I'm seeing a lot of people saying it is. You gotta get up out of there for real. That means he must have just got lucky as hell, because once they did that, he must have instantly bailed out before they even got through the door. He had to. Because you can't tell me all them people there, but you not there at all. Like, nah, he was definitely there at some point, but somebody gave him the slip, like, hey, yeah, motherfuckers outside, you better bail out type shit. So I feel like he definitely got up out of there way before they was able to kick in the door and stuff. But other than that, man, that's a crazy situation. What you team on?
Where's Digga D now, bro? So your boy Digga D was almost in a very bad situation last night, and there's definitely a few things to say about it. So before we break it down, make sure to like before you start, subscribe if you enjoy, and let's get into it. Now, just yesterday on the 28th of August, your boy Digga D had a run-in with the opposition. There was a music festival in Reading where a bunch of UK artists were performing. In fact, this was actually Digga D's very first show, and it did look like it all went pretty well, with Digga and his team CGM turning up and going in for their set. However, after the show, your boy Digga wanted to cool off with some ladies in a rented apartment, and I don't know if he got set up, but as you saw, his ops got the drop and pulled up with a bunch of members looking for Digga, running up all through the apartment where you can hear them shouting his name. Now, some people are saying he was hiding outside on the roof during the incident. However, Digga D did end up responding to the situation, and he had the following to say: left before all of that, stop calling my name. So it looks like he had got away before they even...
I feel like he was there when they already knew about it. Like, I feel like he didn't leave until they pretty much was seen. Like, somebody had to alert him, because how all of a sudden, or unless he just coincidentally or ironically was able to just be able to bail out for whatever reason before they even arrived there. That's the only way I can see it going type shit. So either he was there, but somebody alerted him and he was able to get time to hurry up and get up out of there, or he just ironically was leaving before they even got there type shit. So he pretty much just missed them type shit. it's crazy though, man. You never know nowadays, man. But obviously he gonna say what he wanna say, but at the end of the day, the ops gonna say, yeah, we for sure went to where he was at. But as far as him saying that he wasn't there at all when that happened or anything of that nature, it could be 50-50 because nobody really knows. Like, he might be telling the truth. He probably did leave before they even got there and started kicking on the door and got up in there. Or somebody alerted him when they seen these guys show up, and he just hurried up, bailed out outside on the rooftop, whatever the case is, and probably went over a few buildings or whatever the case and hid somewhere type shit. So that's the only thing I can really say about that. So right now that whole thing is like 50-50 at this point. But at least nothing really happened for real, because if it did, that would have been crazy as hell. That would have been an unexpected for sure type of thing to happen, especially yesterday of all days, like just out of nowhere.
Been sent up, at least according to Digga. Now, of course, this behavior isn't very surprising for a drill rapper, but Digga D isn't your average drill rapper. He's one of the most successful artists birthed from the genre, but is still getting caught up in these street incidents. You see, Digga hasn't really embraced the full extent of his celebrity, I feel like. It's almost as if he feels more himself when he's surrounded by what he came up with. He's also mentioned on a few occasions how he's felt rejected by the industry, saying in tracks like Bluuwuu, "Why you think I ain't liked in the industry, cause I'm in the street with the shooters." That bar is mad fire, by the way. And of course he mentioned in his BBC 3 documentary, defending Digga, how he felt like the industry didn't like him. So it's not surprising to me he feels more comfortable embracing who he was before. But Digga has to be very careful, because as you saw with them running up on him with their phones out, live and recording, Digga D isn't just a point, but he comes with a whole lot of clout as well, something our generation is sadly addicted to. And it makes me ask the question, do UK rappers take their safety serious enough in this era? We saw Sneakbo getting run up on in Spain by the French, and he didn't even have his boys around him. And now Digga D getting run up on with a bag of goons. Digga is one of the most hottest artists in the country right now. There's no way he shouldn't be having security close by. And I know some of you may be thinking, nah, he don't need no security. CGM is his security. But
the way I look at it, man, when it comes to street artists that come from the streets and shit, yeah, we get accustomed to seeing them in videos with hella people that they from the same block and shit with and grew up with, etc., whatever the case is. At the end of the day, once these guys get put in the spotlight, mainstream industry stuff, like how they is in the industry now, where everybody watching them, being on their social media and all of that, now they become a magnet for police to be constantly surveilling on fake accounts and shit on social media. So 9 times out of 10, the guys that before the mainstream shit came along probably did have poles and knives and all that shit, but now that one of them is really popular and stuff like that and got a lot of attention on them, now they're gonna be forced to kind of slow down on having guns or weapons of any sort on them, because at any point, if police feel like, all right, yeah, we just checked his social media, seen a few guys with some type of weapons and shit, if y'all see them, let's pull them over and check everybody that's with them. We instantly gonna get on that with them and shit. And if they got some shit, everybody going down type shit. So now yo guys gotta sometimes take the chance of not having anything on them. Y'all just gonna have to be in a large group together. So if anything happen, it ain't just one versus however many others, or 2 or 3 or 4. You at least got 5+ other people around you, making a large ass group. So if anything happen, y'all be able to at least protect each other, because it's a lot of y'all, just like however many ops might try to run up on y'all. So at the end of the day, I feel like this: once you get to a certain point in this music shit and you from the streets, you gonna have to have some type of security. Cause at the end of the day, nobody's untouchable. And like I said, once you get all that attention from 12 on you now, because of the mainstream industry popularity that you got now, they gonna constantly be surveilling you and trying to find a reason to fuck with you. So at the end of the day, I feel like, yes, artists should definitely have security, no matter if they got the toughest gang in the streets or the most known crazy members that's about that life type shit around them and shit like that, because at the end of the day, you don't want to take that chance of those guys getting caught with guns or any type of other little weapons and shit. Now they gotta sit in jail for a long time, especially out there in the UK. Y'all already know how y'all laws is. So I feel like definitely just an extra precaution. Definitely security, man, because at the end of the day, it ain't worth it yo guys going to jail or if something happened to y'all, because at the end of the day, y'all not really able to protect yourselves the way y'all was before the popularity and all that shit. So I feel like, yeah, definitely get security. But other than that, that's all I'm gonna say on that. I don't see nothing wrong with it, but it is what it is, man. Everybody is their own man, so at the end of the day, it's up to him how he want to move, just like everybody else. You can't tell everybody to move how they should move and shit. It's just, it is what it is. Other than that, I feel like, yes, definitely should have security of some sort, period. And especially because you got a lot to lose. So that's stuff you can't afford to lose at this point in time, especially now. So that's just my take on that. Let's continue on.
No, because if it all goes left, now it's one of your boys trying to protect you who has to take the L, and you never know how serious that L could be.
Pretty much was just saying that, man. You don't want to take that type of chance. It's just that simple.
Also seen Digga D in and out of jail since his release also. In fact, it was rumored he was actually in prison just a few months back. Clearly he's embracing the drill version of the rockstar lifestyle, but my whole point of the video is this: just be careful out here. UK artists, especially the big drill rappers and gangster rappers, you can't ever be too proud to have security, because you're not only protecting yourself, but your people as well. Now, of course, Digga D was in an apartment, so maybe it was a situation where he felt comfortable enough to be without it, but as we saw, somehow they got the drop anyway. And
that's usually how it happens. Eventually, you probably get a little too comfortable with your new situation now that you got money and stuff. At the end of the day, if you still living or being around the hood and shit like that on a daily basis or whatever the case is, or you just happen to be in your hometown or whatever the case is, you don't ever want to take that chance, because it could be the day you get to feel the most comfortable, and then some bullshit happens and shit. Now everything going left and shit. So now it's like, fuck. The day of all the days I choose to be comfortable, some fuck shit happens. So at the end of the day, especially like I said, if you an artist from the streets, you can't afford to take no type of chances like that at all. It's simple. You gotta have security no matter what. Like I said, you feel comfortable one day, and that's when that day a whole bunch of bullshit happens. So at the end of the day, you gotta just stay on your P's and Q's 24/7, no matter what. Just that simple.
if Digga D was there, this could have been an entirely different video. Digga, don't take your life for granted, my guy, because tomorrow is never promised. You can bring much more wealth, success, and prosperity to your people alive. But that's how your boy Digga D nearly got caught by the ops. So let me know what you think about this whole
Yeah, man, that's pretty much the end of the video. But I pretty much gave y'all my full honest opinion about the whole situation, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So if you enjoyed my reaction to this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the channel as well. Hopefully they become supporters of the channel, and hopefully this video get recommended to a larger audience of people, and hopefully bring new supporters to the channel as well. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys get notified when I drop new videos on the channel. And be sure you don't miss out on new videos that I drop. Check out the channel every day before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning. And also don't forget to add and follow me on social media, man. Go ahead and turn my social media up, man. Simple as that. Other than that, that's the end of the video, and I'm gonna catch y'all later on with more. So stay tuned. Peace.